What's up, everybody? It's your girl Charelle Unique here. So I'm watching Sunday Best. I had to come on so I can talk about it because y'all know I have a lot of opinions. Um, all right. So if you have not watched Sunday Best, I probably will spoil this for you. So I suggest you get off of here now because I'm going to be telling all the business. Okay. Um. All right. So we start off with the original song. Jada sings it. She looks uncomfortable, right? She looks uncomfortable, but she's a beast. Vocally, she kills the song. But I could see her trying to like contain herself and trying to get the song in her spirit. I could tell like the song really wasn't in her spirit. But she did an excellent job. Next we have Jamal, right? He's another one. I could tell the song, and keep in mind, these original songs were done by Warren Campbell, which Warren Campbell is an award-winning gospel producer. I would love to work with Warren Campbell. Can y'all let him know? Can y'all let him know that I want to work with him one day, please? But anyway, this song for Jamal, Warren tries to go, new school for him. Now, Jamal, he's a young guy, but he has like an old soul. He's giving me like Jodeci vibes, like a gospel Jodeci type feel, right? The boy's voice is flawless. He's hitting notes like that we didn't even know he could even hit, and like tones that we didn't even know he could hit. Like throughout this competition, he is not like sung in his higher register, but this episode he touches those higher register notes, and we got to hear the beauty of his voice. It's amazing. I'm not even gonna act like it's not. But he looks uncomfortable. He always looks like a deer in headlights. His nerves show through his face. He's not giving the showmanship that he needs to give throughout this song. Then we have Stephanie. Stephanie sings the song like she sings the song that Warren gives her like it's already been out. Okay? She just has a comfortability, and of the three, she's the most seasoned on the show. I think that Jada definitely has the chops to win. She connects spiritually with the Lord. You can see her connection. You can see her sincerity. Her voice is beautiful. It's unique. Her runs are, I don't want to say they're flawless. You'll hear a little bit of flaw in her run sometimes, but they don't matter. And that's the place you want to get to. You want to get to a place where even when you mess up, the audience doesn't care. They just want to hear you. They just like you that much. And I think that's where Jada is. But like I said, I think she's struggling to contain herself and to pace herself. And that would be the only flaw, which really is not a major flaw, for real. Jamal, it's as if you're watching two different people. You're hearing somebody that's killing, that's flawless, that's beast mode throughout the whole song. Runs are flawless, everything's flawless, and then you're seeing somebody who's like, or like eyes closed, scared, not engaging. And I wonder how that would be for him in front of an audience, or how that would be for him with the choir behind him. I believe he would rise to the occasion, but I had always said that would be the thing that would get him kicked off of this show, because that was a consistent critique from day one. All right, Stephanie is the most seasoned of them all. She's the most seasoned of the group. Stephanie's 45. which I didn't realize that she looks much older. She carries herself much older. But she beats through her song. She's been consistent throughout this whole show. Personally, I think Stephanie has the chops to win, but I think Sunday Best likes to be marketable. So they like to choose somebody that's marketable. They usually like to choose somebody that's younger to win. So I think that would be the thing that would cause Stephanie to lose. I'm actually watching it now. So I'm going to play Alexis's performance of her new song that Warren gave her. She has such a bright spirit and personality. And you could feel Jesus. You could feel the Spirit of the Lord through her. And I love how she goes right into worship when she first starts. Let's watch it.
Give it up for Jada. Spike.
I don't know that I would fit in on there, to be honest. See, she feels uncomfortable. You can hear it. But she sounds good.
And the angels cry, holy from afar. So can I do my part now? I'll forever praise your name. Come on, everybody. I'll forever praise your name. Come on, sing it again. I'll forever give you glory, Jesus.
Stupid mic stand be getting in the way. So, if you're one of those that like to critique like me, you can see like she has some nerves in the beginning, some pacing in the beginning, pacing struggles. I won't say it wasn't like bad by any means, but you can tell that she's trying to contain herself and then trying to go in like at the right spot. She's so focused on that, she's not giving 100% of her vocals, best vocals at the beginning of the song. Doesn't sound bad by any means, but when you critique, you critique. She looks beautiful. Them eyelashes be shouting right along with her. Shout out to Alexis Spike, who was also a beast on the show. What's up, Sid? Sid was asking me how come I'm not on the show. I actually auditioned and didn't make it, but I didn't get to see any of the celebrity judges or anything like that. I didn't see any of the celebrity judges, just saw a couple producers, and I didn't make the show. But I don't know that I would really fit in. I am churched, grew up in the church. Yeah, grew up in a church. I was there pretty much every Sunday. But I'm not churchy. if that makes sense. I'm churched, but I'm not churchy. So I kind of felt out of place when I was there waiting to audition. I actually went to Chicago to audition. And funny story, when I was in Germany performing, I met a couple friends there who were around my age, and we became friends. We hooked up, hung out and stuff when I was in Germany. And then when I came back to the States, I randomly went to Chicago from Akron, Ohio, to audition for Sunday Best. Well, those friends I met in Germany, one of them happened to be at the Sunday Best audition, which was so great because I was there by myself. And, you know, you wait all day. Like, if you guys, for those who have never auditioned for these shows, it's the longest day of your life. You're there, you're waiting in line, you're standing in line forever. You are, then you finally go to a room, you sit for hours, waiting just to sing. By the time you get up there to sing, you're over it. You're over it. Your voice is dried out. Like, you're just not, you're not. So anyway, that was it. I just didn't get chosen. But I don't know how that would work anyway. I'm very transparent type of individual, and you can't always be as transparent. Let's say they put you on a high horse, and there's a lot of expectations when you're a gospel singer. I'm a singer who sings gospel, if that makes sense. I love the Lord. I love singing his praises. I love singing his word. But I like to sing about other things as well. I want to sing about love. I want to sing about relationship. I want to sing about hard times, rough times, feeling like you're down and out. I want to sing about all that stuff too. But I also want to sing about the Lord. So I don't think they give you, I don't like the pressure that they give you being a gospel singer per se. So yeah, I think this season was a little unfair. I mean, I love the show, so I'm glad that I can still watch the show. But I think this season was a little unfair because there's a lot of other elements that come with gospel when you're a gospel singer. So for instance, this season, because of everybody's social distancing, because of COVID, people are actually staying at home and singing to tracks. And I mean, I love singing to tracks. That's cool for me. I love it. But there's an element there that you're missing on Sunday Best, because you're not having to direct the choir. You're not having to sing on stage and work the stage and show your showmanship in the way that you would at the Sunday Best set. So you're at home in your most comfortable place, singing on your mic, singing to tracks. So I think there's a little bit of, there's some things we miss out on as far as the competition goes. Because, for instance, same with, like I mentioned with Jamal. Jamal is great vocally, but could he work the room? Can he engage the crowd? Can he show how he's feeling in his face? Now, I do think there is a difference, because when you're at home, you do have the challenge of making sure your energy is going through and your connection with the Lord is going through the camera into the audience homes. You do have that. You do have to give more as far as energy and even connection, because nobody's there to hype you up. Because real talk, the energy of being in the room, the lights, the audience, the crowd, all of the music, the band, especially having a band behind you, that's a different kind of energy. Yeah, it's a different kind of energy. So I do think that there are certain ways that this season was a lot easier, because you're just at your home in the crib singing to some tracks. But then emoting is a lot harder. Now we have my boy Jamal, who can sing his whole face off. And Warren gave him a young song, and Jamal really, like I said, he's an old school soul singer for real. We'll see how he does with it. I'll turn the camera around so you guys can see what he's doing.
Come on. Please welcome Jamal Roberts.
Singing an original song.
Y'all help me sing this one. Oh, yeah. Would you fly if you could? Like a bird without a care in the world. Get away. Yeah, you would. What would you do if it were you? Well, I know how it feels.
As you can see, he's struggling to connect with the song as far as showmanship goes. He looks nice. I like this shirt and hat. So as you can see, he's a pro. He's a pro singer. I mean, he just is a pro singer. But if you watched, you got that facial expression, that emotion, that you got that after when he discussed having his baby girl there, and it was that excitement and that sheer joy. You got that after the song. I felt like he was just trying to catch up. Like, you know when you jump roping and you about to mess up, but you trying to stay on? That's kind of how I felt when I was watching him sing this song. He's a pro. He's a pro, so it's not going to be something that most people will notice. It's just not going to be something that most people will even pay attention to. They're just going to be, like, listening to these flawless runs and this beautiful voice. But if you're a professional singer, yeah, you're gonna notice these things, or you've experienced these things, you know. What else? I don't know that the song really fits him, but maybe it's because of the person. Maybe it's because of the facial expressions. It could be like, I think as a singer, just like you have to practice your voice, you have to practice what you're gonna do physically. Showmanship wise, you don't always get the opportunity to do that. That's the sucky part. You don't get the opportunity to always just like figure out what you want to do body wise, body language wise. But if you can practice it, that's great. Here's Stephanie. She looks so nice there. She looks like her age here. Y'all can probably hear my brother in the background, but I think Warren gave her a beautiful song and she sings it like a pro. like the pro she is.
Performing.
Here we go.
Reach back. Put your hands together for Stephanie Summers. Listen, this is to help someone. It just simply says, left there, died. No one to help me. Oh, why in the world would anyone care? But here's some good news. But you saw me. Oh, Lord, you knew my story, and you chose to stay and reach back for me. Listen. Oh, my life was shattered, falling to pieces. Only then can I look for you. Hallelujah. Oh, but now I know that I realize that's just your nature. And I'm so thankful, yes. Yes, I'm thankful because you reached back. Oh, you didn't have to do it, but you did, yes. You reached back and you brought me and you loved me. You reached back. There was none like you, Jesus. And I bless your name and I glorify your name. You reached back.
Now you see, Stephanie has qualities that the other two don't have. Like I said before, Stephanie is the most seasoned of the bunch, as she should be. She's 45. The other two are like in their early 20s, so they're a little newer to the game. Stephanie had paced herself from beginning to end. She contained herself from beginning until it was time for her to go hard at the end. She gave us her heart from beginning to end, and you could tell that she related to the song. She connected and she related and she felt the song. You could feel that from the top of the song to the end of the song. And that's what and then she showed it body wise, facial expression, her ad libs. You could see and hear and feel everything that she was presenting. There was a certain point that I had and I forgot what it was. Yeah, I think I said it earlier in the video. Stephanie has all the chops to win this. She can sing, we already know that, and she can give a flawless performance. You can feel her connection with the Lord. You can hear and throughout her body language, throughout her ad libs, you can hear like the true passion that she has. What else? Connection, pacing, vocal ability, vulnerability. I already mentioned ad libs, tone. There's only two things that I think that could stop Stephanie from winning this at this point. It would be her look, because she looks much older, and her age, because she is older. She's not old by any means. 45 is not old. I'm 34. I know I don't look it, but I'm 34. But I feel like with Sunday Best, they're looking for somebody who is marketable, and right now they need young people in the gospel industry. So I feel like they tend to go young because that's what they're trying to draw the young people. And like I said, Stephanie's not old by any means, but if you compare her to somebody that's in their 20s, I don't know. She right now has my vote, because she deserves it. Like, her story, she has a story. She's given flawless performances. I love the story of the underdog, and I can feel that she's been through some situations where she's been rejected, and she's reached a place where it's like, where she's being chosen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I can relate to that feeling, you know? I can relate to that. So, you know, I understand her feeling as if she had been last, and God has the ability to make you first. And so I would love to see her win this. No shade to Jada. Jada's a beast. And Jada's gonna be just fine. She is. Jamal, like I said, spoiler alert. Turn this off if you have not watched it. Spoiler alert. Jamal's gonna be just fine. Jamal got kicked off for the reasons that I said in my post earlier. He got kicked off because of those facial expressions, that showmanship, the deer in headlights appearance. But Jamal's gonna be good. I could even see Jamal stepping out of gospel into R&B just because of his vocal styling and age. He's gonna be fine. But Stephanie got that old soul vibe to her. You can tell that she eats, sleeps, breathes gospel music, you know. She just does. So that's how I feel about the show right now. Let me know. Drop a comment if you have any opinions you want to drop down, you know. Any things you want to say, if you agree, if you disagree, all that stuff. I will say that on the second half of this, Jada sings my jam, Be Grateful. I love that song. So we're back. I mean, we're here, so we might as well watch it. We might as well watch the second performances of the night. I love me some Kirk Franklin, man. I wish I could work with him. And this is another area right here where they're talking to her about the pacing, because how you start a song is just as important as how you end a song. Some people be ready to get to that ending, especially if they know how to wail. They be ready to get to that ending of the song, but how you set up the song is literally just as important. And that's that thing about Jada. And if you watch her on this, you'll see her trying to pace herself, trying to calm her young nerves down. So let's watch. I'll turn the volume up in just a moment, but yeah, you'll watch how she's trying to contain and control, and just kind of, you can see her talking to herself in the song. Means to me. It's my jam, y'all. Be grateful. Her voice is beautiful. Old school classic song. I love how caught up she gets.
Jada, I'm so proud of you. Now, Jada, listen to me.
I don't know about anybody else, but I sometimes get tired of all the runs. But when people are so good at their runs, you can't do nothing but just respect it and let it happen. Jada is one of them people that's just that good at her runs. They're just flawless and smooth. Jamal's another one, flawless, smooth runs. So those type of people, Kiki Wyatt, flawless, smooth runs. Kelly Price. When people are that good at their runs, you just gotta let them be great. But I do think sometimes people, and this is not something that I feel Jada does, but I think sometimes people like rely on the runs, like instead of having like good ad libs. I think Jada has wonderful ad libs, by the way, but I think people use it to compensate, you know, fill up space and all that good stuff. But I love her unique tone. It's kind of a whiny tone, not in a bad way. No hate, no shade. Certain people have like a whiny tone. Yeah. You know, yeah. You know, that whiny kind of a tone. Clearly I can't run, but it's all good. That's not my strong suit. I got strong suits though. But it's a beautiful, unique tone that I like a lot. Jada can win this. Jada can win this for sure. Next we have our brother Jamal. Excuse my media text messages going off. And I did not sound like Jada at all when I was doing that. I tried. What can you do? Trying to think. Next would be Jamal. I kind of feel like the judges never told Jamal directly, bruh, fix your face, fix your eyes, open them up, give us a smile. I felt like they kept teetering around it, and I think they did that on purpose so that they can have a real reason for choosing somebody at the bottom.
But not defeated. Cast down, but not destroyed. There are times I don't understand, but I believe it's turning around for me. Somebody going through the same thing that I was, but I want to let you know it won't always be like this. My God will perfect that concerning me. Yeah. But sooner or later, it'll turn in my favor. Turn around for me. I can see God working it out for me. can feel God moving for me. He ain't never left my side. It won't always be like this. I'm here to carry somebody. God's gonna step in right in the nick of time and hold you in his arms. Watch you in the cradle of his arms. Oh, it's turning around. You wanna look back over your life right now. It could have been the other way. Could have been the other way. I should have lost my mind. I should have gave up. I should have thrown in the towel. But God stepped in right in the nick of time. Turn it around for me. Thank you, Jesus. Erica, I want.
It don't make no sense that he can sing that good. He's a beast, y'all. He's a beast. I didn't want to see Jamal go. Like, I really didn't. I was hoping that he would have just kept him eyes open, that facial expression, consistent. Like, I just wished he would have was able, I don't want to say figured that out, but was able to tap into that, I guess. Like I said, I don't know that the judges was really clear with their critique. Like, sometimes I feel like they have to say something every time, and so I feel like they just be throwing out anything, and they'd be like, what do you want them to do? Like, I leave out feeling like I don't know what their instructions were. Like, what? Okay, so wait, how do you want them to improve? So I feel like a lot of times they leave out feeling that way too. Like, bruh, I mean, you want me to do what for next time? What for next episode? So, and I feel like Jamal left out feeling that way a lot of times. Like, okay, what? I wish somebody would have called him. Even his family was right there. I wish they would have called him and been like, bruh, open them eyes up, connect. I think sometimes people sing with their teeth. Oh, their teeth is, I don't know if I did it, but their teeth are out. And they're singing with that front set of teeth in the way. I don't know if that can be, it might be like something that's like just biological, where you can't really help it. But you gotta watch that too, like, putting your teeth in the way of the sound. And I think that's another thing. And it could be because he has braces, I don't know. Maybe something that he can't help. I'm not sure. But I'm definitely a fan of Jamal, and he definitely has a story. I saw that he's a stay-at-home dad. I would like to know more about that. And I know his mom just passed away. I'm not sure if she passed due to COVID or was it due to cancer, but I know she passed away. So this whole season I know was rough for him. But, I got a feeling that he's going to be all right. He's young. And even if you don't win the Sunday Best platform, just having that name, especially attached to top 3, okay, that is not no small thing. Like, he's top 3 of Sunday Best. You know what I'm saying? That just lets people know off rip what you can do. So Jamal's gonna be good. We're gonna see more of him. That's not gonna be an issue at all. I think Jamal is actually fan favorite. Yeah, he's fan favorite because he's the most interesting to watch. It's crazy to see somebody and you just be like, whoa, you sing like that? Like, you don't even look like you sing like that. Jamal sing like he's old fat brother. He sing like a BBM. Yeah. Definitely team Jamal. It might not sound like it, but I try to look at things from both ends, you know? Yeah. Try to look at it from both ends. I'm gonna stay on until Stephanie does her second song. But Stephanie is not here to play, y'all. And she's one of those people you'll forget about. Just because she doesn't have the traditional look. She'll sneak up on you because her heart is in the right place. And I'm team Stephanie. I'm team Jada, but I really want Stephanie to win this. I feel like she's been, and I don't know her full story. She mentioned having a mini stroke. But I feel like she's been the underdog for far too long. Yeah, I feel like she's been the underdog for far too long, and she deserves this spot. So that's how I feel about it. Write below, comment below. If you agree with me. If you don't write nothing. I'm just playing. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Yeah, I want to know what you think about this season of Sunday Best. As you can see, I have a lot of opinions. And that's it. Cop the Molly Music album. I love me some Molly Music, y'all. He just put out a nice album. So, cop that. Trying to think what else I want to say while we wait for Stephanie. Check out the Stellar Awards, because I am seeing that the Stellar Awards is being advertised. They got Jonathan McReynolds, and they have Corinne Hawthorne and Kirk Franklin on the commercial advertising. And I love me some Corinne. I love her voice. Her voice is bomb.com. Cause Won't He Do It is my song. And Jonathan McReynolds, People is my song. So check that song out. What else? So Stephanie's about to do her thizzang. She's about to do her thizzang, and we're gonna check out how awesome she is. I'm gonna turn the camera around. So right here, she's telling Kirk about her mini stroke that she had, and she really thought that she would not be able to continue to sing from the struggles of, the drooping of the mouth, different struggles that you have, slurred speech and stuff when you are trying to speak after having a stroke. And then she only had her daughter on the show, which I thought that was interesting. I wonder why she didn't have more family there to support her. But it says she's 45 and she's a caregiver. She's just a sweetheart. Here we go, Stephanie.
Summers. This is for y'all. You shall rise, and you shall be, you shall go in victory. No weapon formed against you or me shall ever overtake you. Listen, and because God, He is, yes,
She gave her all. When she took that mic off the mic stand and got up in that camera, she was not playing no games, okay? And the thing about gospel music, you gotta be a minister almost. You gotta get in that word. You gotta be a minister. You gotta be ready to exalt his name, and you gotta know your word when you're giving your ad-libs. Consistent from beginning to the end of that song. And I think of the three, Stephanie needs this competition. Of the three, Stephanie needs this competition. The other two don't really need this competition. They can get fans. You know, social media is out. People are watching. If Alexis, I'm always wanting to say Alexis, sorry. If Jada pops up on social media, people are tuning in. If Jamal pops up on social media, people are tuning in. I think Stephanie, being the underdog that she is, this would be the push that she needs to get people to open up and wake up to the gifting that she has. And and it has nothing to do with her. It has nothing to do with her gifting. I think it's more to do with society and how it's set up. I think of the three, not even of the three, of the whole season, Stephanie's background setup, like, it's just beautiful. Like, the flower, it's all white. It just looks so nice, crisp. And it got, I don't know, I just like her background setup. I don't know where she is in her home, but it looks nice. That's it. That's my thoughts on Sunday Best. I'll be voting for Stephanie. Holler at me. Let me know what you think about Sunday Best so far, and who you think will win, what team you're on, who you're voting for. And that's it. I'm out. It's your girl, Charelle Unique. Holla. Like, subscribe, share. All right, I'm out.